Hello, grade 2 students. This is teacher Charlene, welcoming you all for our science class online. How are you feeling today? I hope that everybody is happy and at the same time excited to learn our lesson for today. But before we proceed with our lesson, I want you to be ready with the following: your textbook, pencil, and molding clay if ever you have. Are all these things ready? Come on, and let's start with our lesson for today. Last week, you talked about phases or states of matter. Do you still remember them? Let me see. I have here 5 statements about your previous lesson. I want you to tell whether these statements are correct. Are you ready? Let's start with number 1. Everything around us is matter. What do you think is the answer to this? Very good. This statement is true. How about number 2? Solid keeps its own shape and size. Yes, what's the answer? Very good. Still, it is true. Number 3. The 3 states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. Well, it's very obvious. The answer is true. How about number 4? Liquid has its own shape. Is this statement correct? Very good. This is a false statement. How about number 5? Gas does not have its own size and shape. Is it correct? Yes, definitely. This statement is true. Now, do you remember already the things that you learned last week? Well, hopefully, because this is still needed in our lesson for today. For today, we are already with lesson 3. What are some ways matter can change? This will cover pages 30 to 35 of your textbook. As for our objective in this lesson, each one of you is expected to investigate ways on how matter can be changed. Hopefully, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify how can we change matter. With that, I want all of you to listen carefully in this video so that you'll be able to understand the lesson well. As we go along with the lesson, I want you to know and understand these words. Number 1, physical change. Next, mixture. And third, evaporate. Once again, let's read together. Physical change, mixture, evaporate. Very good, guys. Now, let's go to page 30. Let's do explore it. If you have your clay with you, I want you to be ready with that. But if not, I want you to make use of your imagination. So we are going to do something with our clay. Okay, let's do the suggested steps. Number 1, make a ball of clay. Now, get a piece of clay, then roll it into a ball. Are you done? Okay, now your ball of clay will be squeezed. Try to squeeze it. Anything that happened with your clay? Yes, you change its shape. Very good. How about number 2? Add another clay to the ball. So get again a small piece of another color of clay, then add it to your ball of clay. Is there anything that happened? Yes, what is it? Very good. The shape and the color change. Very good. You are really a great observer. Now, let's proceed to number 3. What properties of the clay change? Going back to what we did with number 1 and 2. So you will notice that we change the shape, the size, and the color of the clay. Very good, kiddos. You participated well in this activity. Now, I want you to turn your book to page 31. Let's read together the title, Changing Matter. Now, I want you to look for the word physical change. Have you seen it? Yes, very good. I want you to underline or highlight it. What is physical change? When we talk of physical change, it happens when matter changes but does not become a new kind of matter. It remains the same. Okay, it does not change into a new one. Okay, take a look with this example. What is the girl doing in the picture? Yes, she's cutting the paper. When you do the cutting, you will notice that you change the paper. But what are changed in the paper? Yes, the size and the shape. But the paper remains the same. It will still be the paper. Therefore, it is an example of physical change. Did you get it, kiddos? Another example of physical change is the one that you usually do with your pencil. What is it? Very good. Sharpening your pencil. When you sharpen your pencil, do you observe anything that is changed with your pencil? Yes, what is it? Very good. Also, the size and the shape of the pencil is changed. But is the pencil changed into a paper or any other thing? Of course not. The pencil, after sharpening, will still be a pencil. Therefore, it is also an example of physical change. Can you think of another way to change your pencil? Yes, what is it? Very good. You can change it also by breaking. So after breaking your pencil, it will still be like your pencil. The only thing that will be changed is its size, right? Very good. We are now on page 32. We will be talking with other ways in which we can change matter. Okay? I will give you 4 examples. Number 1 is by molding it. So matter or some matters can also be molded. So when we mold something, we are changing either its size or its shape. Let's take, for example, the clay. So we can mold it in different sizes or even in different shapes. Another is a gum. So you can also mold it in the way you want them. Is it clear to everyone? Another way of changing matter is by folding. Take a look with this example. Folded papers and folded clothes. So by doing this, we are also changing their sizes and shapes. The third way that we can do is by tearing or breaking. Take a look with these pictures. So we have torn paper here and a broken vase. So see what happened to them. What are the changes that we can do when we tear or when we break something? So first, the shape is changed. Then secondly, the size also is changed. Lastly, we can also change matter by bending. Take a look with this pipe cleaner and paper clips. So they are formed by bending. So when we bend something, we are also changing their size and shape. Therefore, it is also an example of physical change. Very good. Is it clear? Now, I want you to focus your attention on the lower part of the page. This is the application of what we have studied about physical change. We say that in physical change, we can use different ways to change matter without forming new kind of matter. Example are cutting, breaking, sharpening, molding, folding, and bending. So how about with the clay and the pipe cleaner? What are we going to use in order to change them? In this activity, you are going to think of a way in which you can change the clay and the pipe cleaner. Are you ready? Okay, start doing it. I want you to draw what will happen to the clay and the pipe cleaner after using the way that you have chosen. Done? Okay, what did you do with the clay? What are the ways that you use? Very good. We can change the clay by molding. It can be by squeezing also and rolling. So in that way, we will be able to form different shapes and sizes of the clay. Well done! How about with the pipe cleaner? What way can we use to change it? Very good! We can bend it, and in doing so, we will be able to form different shapes also and sizes of it. Very good. Turn your book now to page 33. We are already done with the first kind of change in matter, wherein matters change, but even after that change, the matter remained the same. This time, we are going to the next kind of change, wherein matter can be changed completely. Take a look with this example. Do you know this? Yes, this is a dough. What is a dough? That is the one that is made into bread. Now, are the dough and bread the same? Well, the dough can be made into bread, but they are no longer the same. The properties of dough is very different from the properties of bread. And another thing, the baked bread can be changed back into dough. So this is an example, grade 2, of matter that is changed completely. You already know that making bread is an example of matter that is changed completely. So from dough, it is changed into bread. Dough and the bread are very different. So let's draw conclusion out of this. So what do you think are the changes that happen from dough to bread? Okay, very good. The first one, the bread dough became hard and it can already be eaten. Now, grade 2, I want you to write this answer on your textbook. Done? Good job, guys. We are already done with our lesson for today. And to wrap it up, I want you to read with me these things in the box. Matter can be changed in different ways. It can be changed without forming new kind of matter, or it can be changed completely. So grade 2 here, we say that there are two kinds of changes in matter. First, the physical change, and the other one is the change in matter completely. Hope that you will remember this one as we continue with our lesson by tomorrow. This ends our lesson for today. Have a nice day ahead, everyone, and keep on studying. Bye-bye.